First thing that comes to mind with Huntington Beach is beach volleyball and surfing.
It's definitely the good food that's nearby. The weather's usually amazing, and I feel like the vibes are here like just typical SoCal.
When I think of Huntington Beach, I actually think of Surf City, USA. We've got some great waves here and surfing competitions.
The culture here is awesome. Huntington is just a good vibe, good people here. It's just an awesome place to be.
It's a really fun volleyball community, so it's just a great location to come out and play.
Vibes are strong as we finish out our Saturday of the Huntington Beach Open from beautiful Southern California. It's been an action-packed day. Survivor Saturday as the contenders bracket has played out. And we are waiting to determine who goes to a semifinal, who makes a Sunday as you look at the Huntington Beach Pier. And we settle in the Stadium Court, where the women's quarterfinal, Kelly Cheng and Sarah Hughes meet the next generation of yourself in Haley Harward and Kylie Deberg. Kevin Barnett alongside Olympic gold medalist Rich Lamborn. And Rich, some people have accused you of being offensive. This match might be slightly offensive.
Yeah, a little bit different interpretation of that same word, I think. But yeah, all four of these players hit north of 500 in their two matches coming into this one. So it's going to be exciting to see which, if any, of the defenses can impose their will.
Yeah, defense at the net or defense in the backcourt. We will wait and see. For Kelly Cheng and Sarah Hughes, they've spent so much time playing internationally. They now have a chance to perform on home soil in front of a home crowd, and we caught up with them about this experience and how special it is.
It means so much to be able to play in front of our home crowd. We're both from Orange County, so being able to play at pretty much our home beach is super special. Having our family and friends here, very, very special. So yeah, thankful to be here and excited to compete today.
Yeah, it means everything to be in Huntington Beach. I learned how to play here, so it's good to be back home.
And we are set on center court, which means it must be time to go to LaMarcus Aldridge Benefit Hill Sherman. His full name.
One more match, sending one more team to the semifinals. We've got the defending champions. We've got a brand new team that is looking real good. They're looking anything but new. Let's do this, everybody. Wait a second, you can't. They made me do it. They made me do it, Alex. Happy birthday, Alex Amelon. Yeah, Alex, happy birthday, buddy. Only because Kylie made me say that to you, okay? I'm sorry, I can't not. Ladies and gentlemen, she is out of Hudson, Iowa. She's out of LSU. You better get to know her name real quick, because she is fantastic from the service line at the net all over the place. Let me hear it for Kylie Deberg. And her partner all over the court. Yesterday you dove in front of Kylie, all the way from your corner, stealing a dig from her, but you just read that shot. It's amazing. This fantastic athlete out of Phoenix, Arizona, and USC. Let me hear it for Haley Harward. Talk about USC. I hear USC. I see me a little USC. What's up, ladies? How we doing? How we doing? Look, it's so chill. They're like, yeah, we got Snoop Dogg's name in our phones now. We're best buds with Snoop, so we're chilling. We're chilling, ladies and gentlemen. This team ready to represent the USA at the Olympic Games in Paris. They're the defending world champions of beach volleyball. This first player out of Fullerton, California. You saw her in Tokyo. We'll see her in Paris. Ladies and gentlemen, let me hear it for Kelly Cheng. I'm so excited to see you on that Olympic stage, Sarah. Yes, I am. But first, we got to get you back out here on your hometown stage, right here north side of the Huntington Beach Pier out of Costa Mesa, California. She is Sarah Hughes.
This is how it was supposed to go for the most dominant pair in the history of beach volleyball in college for then Kelly Clays and Sarah Hughes, now Kelly Cheng. They are headed to the Olympics side by side rather than apart. On the other side, Haley Harward and Kylie Deberg look to be just beginning a successful journey into the pro ranks.
Yeah, new partnership, but they've already had some early success, taking out the A team yesterday pretty convincingly. And we talked about their hitting numbers already, both on the north side of 500. So they've been playing some great volleyball, but this is, of course, the world champions that they're facing.
And first ever meeting between these two teams. Now, report on the weather. The wind is strong, and it is coming from the northwest. It is blowing right into the stadium and coming into the face of Haley Harward from that corner, and she utilizes that to put some dive on the ball. You've already seen in the first two plays both the dive on that serve and also the push of the set. Initially, the wind is going to be a factor.
The wind is going to be a huge factor. We saw it yesterday late in the day as well with Harward and Deberg in their aforementioned match. They both serve incredibly tough. There's another example of it. Deberg, when she gets an opportunity, if she gets an opportunity, is going to go back and crack a jump serve as well.
Back-to-back aces. Deberg comes in with 10. Harward came in with 2. She's doubled that up now.
Who doesn't love a good double-double, Kevin?
I hate them. It's a stupid stat. Although in beach, it's a pretty good stat. Indoors, terrible. Oh, nearly 3 in a row. Instead, a good opportunity, and that one is into the net. Rich, you're clasping your hands. What did you want out of that, Coach Lamborn?
Yeah, that's one of those things where, you know, especially when you're playing such a solid team as you are in Cheng and Hughes, you've got to capitalize on those quote-unquote easy opportunities. An overpass, a pretty good option set, you've got to put those away if you hope to beat the best teams in the world.
Or at least make them put the ball away.
Correct.
Ooh, that ball tracked almost all the way to the line. Hughes got it and puts it right back through the block. The wind is just massive on that left front for Cheng and Hughes, right front for Deberg and Harward.
And once again, Kevin, potential confirmation bias, but I feel like we see this so frequently when teams fail to capitalize on those easy scoring opportunities. They give up a real point right on the back of it, and it becomes a 2-point swing.
Good push there. Nice set. Again down the line. Hughes is there. Over on 2. Harward having none of it. Knuckle up, check down. That's going to go short, but Harward again will pick it up. Got just enough of it. They wanted to lift. Will they get it? Indeed. A little bit of a late call. But I think a good one, Rich?
I think a good one, yeah. It's good sort of discretion for our up ref, Kathy up there. I think relying on her down ref who had a better view of that lift. There's a second look at it on the replay.
That would be Katie.
Katie, I'm sorry.
Can't let that one go by.
Yeah, just apologies, Katie, throwing an extra unnecessary H in there.
Yeah, I don't want Katie putting you in a headlock later.
Yeah, I believe that could happen too.
Try to tap it down, getting underneath it. Hughes and Cheng on the scramble, and they will lose that one. So first side change coming up here.
This is kind of what we're seeing a lot, especially in this wind, right? Teams so used to, and rightfully so, trying to shovel those balls up in transition to their partner near the net. But that wind adds a couple extra inches, and sometimes they're going too far into the hands of the blockers.
Look at the talent on display here in Huntington Beach. It is a strong women's side. We already saw Jimena Paredes and Wilkerson. They lost to Cloth and Nuss on Stadium a match ago. And now you get to look at the defending and current world champions. Where did that go? Was it off the block? Yes, it was, and then into the antenna. Or the candy cane if you're Cameron Irwin.
Yeah, that's right. That's a little bit of a miss there from Deberg at the net. That's a ball I think she's got to surround. It's kind of, she should be licking her chops on that one. Ooh. Yeah, that's a good call as well. Just a little bit of sideways rotation, which you can't have. Hands were quick, but yeah, they kind of.
So 5-5. I think both teams may be trying to settle into what the court conditions are here. Very different than when we saw them yesterday.
Yeah, you're kind of going through a constant adjustment. That was
an indoor kind of set. Is that what you're looking at there?
Well, that was one, you know, I mean, we've heard the whistle already. That was one that was pretty close.
Okay.
I think a good no call, but that's kind of right on the border.
Maybe if referee Kathy were here, she would call that.
Kathy definitely calls out a double. Katie correctly holds off on the whistle on that one.
Cheng tries to get over and will not happen with Deberg. Interesting story with Deberg. A ton of time indoors. Originally to Illinois for 1 year, went to Missouri. And positive standout there. And at 6'4", took her talents to LSU to finish her collegiate career, as well as move to the beach for the Sandy Tigers. So much LSU beach talent coming out right now. And what's going to happen there would be an overcall. Okay, you've talked about being passive or aggressive at the net. It looks like it came into play again there.
It did. You mean as far as Deberg going and getting that ball?
Yeah, if that thing's tight to the net, get after it.
I like it. Yeah, she's a little overzealous on that particular play, but the mindset is correct. Okay. Those are the kind of sort of, you know, mistakes, if you want to call them that you can abide as a team. You want to make aggressive mistakes if you're going to make mistakes, which we all are, unfortunately.
There's an aggressive succession right there. So 8-7. So Stadium Court, it is whipping coming in from the north corner there. If you go off to our left side, you'll find the VIP, and behind that will be courts 1 and 2. We're, of course, enjoying our time here. Sun is out of our faces at the moment, and we're not getting too much wind, so we are perfectly ensconced for the rest of this. Hope your living room is comfortable and you're enjoying this match. A finish to Saturday, a trip to the semis on the line. Oh, going wrist away. I like that idea a lot. Actually, with the amount of wind, Rich, I would like it if she went further to her right and just cracked it straight ahead with a little bit of bend into the wind. Because otherwise, if you're in the middle and you wrist away it, it's going to carry with the wind out. It's not going to bite into it.
It's very true. She does have an ace of that exact variety already in this one. So, you know, I agree with you kind of from a mathematical standpoint, but sometimes you got to go with what feels comfortable from the service line, right? You want to work with the elements, but also if you're not big on kind of going straight ahead, if you like a little room to work away from your body, sometimes you move a little bit towards the middle.
All right, well, I'm going to take the tangent and the cosine here.
Okay.
Harward had it. She was right there. Just couldn't olay enough of that to get behind it.
Yeah, and give Kelly Cheng some credit for putting some pace on that knuckle pokey.
Again, a disgusting idea for a dish. Knuckle pokey. Gross, a bowl full of knuckles. I don't care if you put seaweed and ponzu on it. It's not going to be good. That ball is good. Ace for Kelly Cheng. So Kelly Cheng's been doing some work from the service line as well. Comes in with 5 aces.
Yeah, that seems to be kind of the best serve that you can come up with from this worst of the two sides. Is that one from, you know, 5 to 5, I guess, if we're going with the indoor zones.
Well, I think you have to, right? I mean, it's the same here. I love the people that get upset about indoor terminology, beach terminology. It's volleyball.
Yeah, yeah. If you want us to say left back to left back, we can certainly do that.
Yeah, you can't hit wrist away. Yeah, you can. Yeah. Sure can.
It is 11-10. It's as close as it can be halfway through set 1. Cheng and Hughes with a 1-point lead.
Cheng and Hughes at the technical timeout. 11-10. Good start for Harward and Deberg. Of course, that quick 3-0, but you have to believe that for the upstarts, that is a good way to go. Cheng and Hughes, world champions, Paris-bound, and what always should have been for this very special pair. Talk to them about the upcoming journey that they're about to embark on this summer.
It means everything to qualify for Paris 2024 this summer. So exciting. It's a dream come true. And we're happy to be doing it together. Our friends, our family, they're all going to be there. And we just can't wait to represent Team USA.
Yeah, it's going to be so special representing Team USA. I can't wait to compete under the Eiffel Tower. That's where our venue will be. So see us there this summer.
representing the Stars and Stripes. And I'll tell you this right now about friends and family who undoubtedly loved the years at USC. Together, cheering, Gulf Shores, at the regular events, right?
Yeah.
They're pumped to be back together. They're glad their partnership has returned. So thank you to the daughters for making it happen.
Yeah, adding to the worldwide travel list for the families and friends.
Exactly. Bucket list. Yeah, that is being checked off. All right, good touch. Hughes will get a swing. And expertly puts it in the corner.
Yeah, needed to get that all the way to the corner like she did there, because you could see Harward on the move.
Well, and how about the platform out from Cheng right there? Touch the ball, composure, and then lifting. Whoa! Planetary ball.
That one got itself free from the gravitational pull.
We're not going to put that on the training tape. Cheng the target. This a little bit quicker offense, trying to vary the tempo in front of Deberg.
Yeah, and you can see what that does is it kind of gets Deberg. Watch on the replay here. Deberg kind of commits early once it starts coming quick, and easy for Cheng to see that that little knuckle back to the line is open.
Such a variety of shots, Kelly Cheng. Known for her diversity of offense and excellent defense to add to it. Picking up a stuff block, her 8th of the tournament.
That was textbook right there. Kev, you and I know the ball setter, ball hitter progression in eye work for blockers. Kelly Cheng putting it on display right there.
Yeah, first block of this one. Followed up with a nice side out by Harward and Deberg. Deberg from a family of volleyball players, 3 sisters. One sister at Drake right now, one sister in high school. One of the top players coming out there. That dig by Harward unsuccessful. The Long Beach Shark can't make the play.
Do you think the entire University of Drake is also beefing with Kendrick Lamar, or do you think it's just the hip-hop artist?
I would think we're not getting on the action. Who doesn't love a good beef? I mean, like a fun one, not what's going on with Puffy Combs right now.
Yeah.
Yuck. All right, stadium court. We're in the first set, nearing the end of the first set, critical time. Kleinman and Ross down to Kraft and Cannon. And they are in fine fashion, the A team. This is their whole mode today, coming back. Looked like they might have been out in the last round, and they came back in 1 and 3. They are on a similar mission now.
And we saw it from them yesterday, too. Little dip in the opening round in the second set, but they managed to find that extra gear in the third, as they did earlier today as well.
Well, they get plenty of experience. This is the 3rd of 4 matches that they have played on the weekend that is going to go 3, because I'll tell you right now, the veterans are not letting anyone come back from 20 to 15. That's going to move to a 3rd set. We will keep track of that as we continue to enjoy stadium court here now. 17-14. The champs are here. Sarah Hughes from the lower left. That ball shot over, picked up. Hughes still charging. Option 2. Oh, look, this is a whole little bit of your own medicine.
Yeah, well, they do say it's you can't kid a kidder. It's hard to go overset on Kelly Cheng. That's kind of one of her moves, right?
Imitation, the sincerest form of flattery.
There you go. See how
Ross
many...
and Kleinman will be headed to 3. And no matter what the schedule is, moms are ready to go 3 sets.
No doubt new motherhood comes along with long hours, as does this tournament for them.
Yeah.
Long hours on the sand.
I thought you were going to say dadhood. I thought you were going to coin a new term there. New dadhood is also exhausting. Got to pick up that 2:30 a.m. feeding. Teddy, that's you, buddy. 2:30. Get on it.
No matter how sore your nipples are, Teddy.
Tough one there on that side to end up putting it in the net. So now 19-16. Cheng and Hughes with a lead. Not insurmountable, but they're going to be on the good side.
Taking 1 second on lead, it'll be Sarah Hughes back to serve.
Yeah, since the technical timeout, Cheng and Hughes, I think, have won all the side changes 4-3, though, and that is a recipe for trailing if you're Deberg and Harward. How about the touches?
Crowd into it. For 20, over. No, that is not going to fly. Line. Hughes lets it go, and it's right on the line.
Sarah Kelly laying it out, keeping that rally going. Harward is the final set.
I love that defensive roll.
The layout from Sarah Hughes to keep that alive, and not only that, but put it in hittable position for Kelly Cheng.
Another good battle, but it's not going to go their way.
Showing me a touch on the block. Scooch back. Listen to me. Come here, Steve. Let me chat with him real quick. Okay, so tell me what you saw. Did you see it?
I had Charlie hit me way first, and I thought she kind of like rolled down.
And got Kelly on the, then Kelly reaches and gets the second ball, and then Sarah, and then Kelly over, so a 4. Okay. Come here. So what we see is this. So the ball goes up, she hits the ball, Kelly touches it, then Kelly lays out, gets the ball, you hit the ball, and then Kelly sends it over. That's a 4 contact. We're going with that is where we disagree. We think that, okay? No, we think that Kelly got it second after she contacted it. All right.
Referee Kathy having none of it.
Kathy says, let's agree to disagree.
Great explanation from Katie.
Yeah. Very, very good. Good help from Steve down on the sand as well, determining that Deberg got that ball first. So it was 4 contacts on the side of Hughes and Cheng.
That ball popped back over. Cheng will get another shot at it. Good net presence by Deberg.
All of a sudden, 19 apiece, Kevin.
On the bad side, tying it courtesy of the net domination of Kylie Deberg. Working on Hughes. Trying to go deep on Harward. She picks it up for the lead. No. Over. Gone. 20. Couple of mistakes on the side of Cheng and Hughes following that debate with the referees. And all of a sudden, what looked like a first set victory for the world champs has turned into set point for Harward and Deberg.
Yeah, it looked like smooth sailing, and then all of a sudden, Deberg and Harward find a couple.
And the thing is, had that ball been in, I think Haley Harward runs that down.
Oh, yeah, she's all over that thing. She's letting that go on purpose, seeing it long.
There's a quiet, frustrated box right there. They used to be boxes. Now it's more of a player's tent.
Yeah, I love the little, I don't know, pop-up gazebo we've got.
Teardrop trailer?
Yeah, teardrop. Well, yeah, either tears of joy or tears of sadness, I guess.
Always evokes wide world of sports.
Yeah, you know, I like that, though. You know, people might think it's quiet, that's a bad thing. Not necessarily the case. I think there's not a lot to say. Kelly and Sarah know they just need a side out and need to get back to what they're doing.
Now, how about Jordan Cheng here, the coach and husband to Kelly Cheng? He was not in the box. He was talking to the referees.
Yeah, I think he was still voicing his displeasure at the call. I do think that that was the right call, and well worked out by Steve and Kathy, as you say, Kevin.
Set point here. Harward runs down another. Knuckled over, that one not punched over. Harward for the set. Yes! Big start for Haley Harward and Kylie Deberg.
Correct me if I'm wrong, 19-16 was the side change? 5 straight for Harward and Deberg to close out that first set from a bad side, no less, Kevin.
And it finishes with this one off the block and underneath for the 21-19 victory. So sweet relief. How much do you carry momentum from that? And how much are we still sour here from the end of that set?
Yeah, certainly if you're Kelly and Sarah, I think you have to be sour, but, you know, experience tends to win out, right? You put that behind you as quickly as possible and realize that you still have 2 sets to win.
Well, we're about to put Saturday behind us and look forward to Championship Sunday. But not before we let you know that the AVP is brought to you by Wilson, the official ball of the AVP. The AVP is brought to you by Wilson, the official ball of the AVP. The largest optics ball on the planet.
How about a little magic? How about a little magic, huh?
Our Dizzy Bat competition is over. Second set action about to go. You've heard of Comic-Con. We just finished up with Vomicon.
Yeah. Never sure why people take that game so seriously and just induce.
Horrendous.
Yeah.
Anyway, second set action ready to go. Kevin Barnett alongside Olympic gold medalist and beach coach Rich Lamborn. 21-19, a beautiful comeback at the end of that first set for Harward and Deberg. Will it leave momentum in the category of the youngsters, or will the world champions shake off the salt and win the second?
Yeah, I mean, you have to think for Harward and Deberg, comebacks like that just kind of add to the confidence bucket a little bit, right?
Is that anything like the passion bucket?
Yeah, well,
the positivity bucket?
The positivity bucket, yeah. You can think of it any way you like, but anytime you can come back from down 19-16 on the bad side against the world champions, you have to remind yourself,
Yeah, their record, actually, when they lose the first set, not so good. So comeback here would be a confidence builder for them, as that ball is not nearly playable. I think Sarah Hughes thought that one was maybe a little closer to the court. 2-2. All right, what do you want to see more of from Cheng and Hughes in the first half of this set?
Yeah, I don't know that there's an answer to that. I thought they played that first set beautifully up to 19-16, and then they just kind of, I don't know if they let off the gas or Harward and Deberg just came up with some great defensive plays, maybe a little bit of both. I think they just have to get back to business as usual, like we saw for the huge majority of set number 1.
Neither team offensively tearing it up. Some of that might be the conditions and how windy it is. That ball is wide, confirmed. And the hitting percentage for Cheng Hughes continues to sink. It is .061. Harward and Deberg only hitting 182, but it seems like the door is open right now. If you can steady out your own offense and continue to apply pressure to Sarah and Kelly.
A little bit of a missed opportunity there, as that ball was very tight. Deberg kind of going split block and Kelly Cheng going right up the middle. but they win the bad side again, Harward and Deberg 4-3. That's pretty pivotal if they can just kind of keep rolling on the good side. We saw them serve tough early. You mentioned that 3-0 lead they got out to. They would love to do something similar here early in set number 2.
Harward, good opportunity, and that done as though she is Sarah Hughes, straight down the line.
Yeah, she's a little spark plug out there for her team. You saw the emotion late in the first when they were charging their way back to steal set number 1.
Yeah, I like her fire. Check that ball for a finger. He'll take it.
Yeah, that was called the Tim Wakefield.
Oh, my goodness. Raleigh fingers.
Yeah, there you go. Kevin and I obviously both very old.
Tom Candiotti, if you will.
Yeah. We just keep going back in baseball.
How many more
history.
knuckleballers are that you can figure out?
I think Dickey.
R.A. Dickey.
Yeah, there you go.
That's where I was going.
Is Necro.
Phil Necro.
Yeah.
All right, I think we've covered a lot of them. 6-4, Harward and Deberg. Off the strength of that first set victory, they carry a 2-point lead. And Deberg finds the sideline. Her state of mind is pretty zen. I wonder if she's been doing some Lego sets. She's a lover of Lego. She does them just to keep her mind right, give herself something else to think about for a little while.
Well, I like it. Yeah, just kind of a task to focus on to distract yourself from the frantic nature of being a professional athlete.
Yeah. Kylie's heavy into her church too. Down the South Bay, doing a retreat and peppering in the snow. That looked like fun.
Ooh.
Volley all the time.
Fighting off, yeah, demons and frostbite all at the same time.
That ball too tight. Didn't even see Kelly Cheng jump as you look at the 2-box here. And that one a little too high for Harward. Cannon and Kraft have rebounded from that second set loss. They carry a 4-point lead right now, and they are in the foreground here. Therese Cannon, Meg Kraft, Team USC, doing a little damage to a USC legend in April Ross. And there's a Cardinal out there. That ball cut expertly on Stadium, 8-6.
Yeah, you talked earlier today about how there's kind of a wave now of teams winning back-to-back titles on the men's side indoor collegiately. I think April Ross had that going when she was at SC. I believe they won back-to-back titles.
Correct,
indoors.
02 and 03.
Yeah.
Yep, correct. Undefeated one of those years. I think it's 03 they're undefeated, something like 33-0.
Yeah. Heck of a team they had. I think Nicole Davis on that team.
Jen Kessie. Oh, wide open. Gator. Casual Gator. Another dig. Boy, it's getting a little frustrating, isn't it? If you're Kelly Cheng. Oh, that'll help.
How about that rally?
Another point goes down out on court 1. That's 13-9 now. Cannon and Kraft closing in on eliminating the A team in the contenders bracket matchup there and punching their ticket to Sunday. We talked to them a couple days ago about what their plans were. They have a flight tomorrow night. They may go deep into this one. And then win, sprint, and check in. That one will find the sand. Couple of off plays helping Cheng and Hughes get even at 8.
Yeah, you talked about what do we want to see from the World Championships. How about relentless effort defensively?
Sarah Hughes has that in spades. Anytime
in
you
spades, yeah. I love the sort of platform manipulation from Kelly Cheng. And then, of course, the angle from Sarah Hughes, unbelievable.
Match point on court 1. 14-9. Serving April Ross. Alex Kleiman bump set a little bit too tight. Cannon could not get enough of it at the net, so they will have a chance to side out. Multiple chances to side out for the victory, and one they will certainly remember, defeating the reigning gold medalists. Kraft on the right, Cannon on the left. Going to Kraft. Off balance, and she will hit the retreating Kleiman, and that ball is out of bounds. So there it is, the return of the A team lasted almost to the end of Saturday. But in the end, it's Team USC, Cannon and Kraft that eliminate Alex and April. In stadium, we are tied at 10. Kevin Barnett and Rich Lamborn watching Haley Harward on the left side there, the defender, and Kylie Deberg, the 6'4" force at the net. Try and get out of here in straight sets against the defending champs, world champs.
We'll take a technical timeout.
Technical timeout, 11-10.
For Cheng and Hughes need to win this one before set number 3 in our final match here on Saturday.
This is just the beginning of a journey all the way to the first week of November. Heritage Series, Huntington Beach, Manhattan Beach, Chicago. What you're used to seeing, what you expect out of the AVP Tour. Contender events, those will be in Denver, at Wapaka. That's the boat ride. And then you've got Virginia Beach. The Wapaka also should be named Baumgren Highlight Reel Tournament. And then you have the league. And the league is the new definition for the AVP. It is September 14, 15 for the kickoff. We'll go all the way to 9, 10 of November to crown the first ever champion of the AVP league. And that is a co-ed competition, one men's pair, one women's pair. That will be in a city, so we have 8 teams spread across America. We will huddle up 4 of them at each one of our 8 events and play 2 days of volleyball. It should be very exciting.
We're going to dominate the latter third of the year for you on your calendars, and then we're going to release you just in time to do your Christmas shopping, and then we're going to roll into 2025. It's going to be unbelievable stuff, volleyball, until the latter stages of 2024.
And remember, a win here gets you into the league, guarantees you entry into the draft for both the men's and the women's side. That ball popped over.
And you can see that ball just swirling around out there. So difficult to control. Nice little bounce back here from the world champions.
You can see the dust here in Huntington. Well known for its dusty beach. Getting sucked right off the court here. Cheng, good move. But the 6'4" frame of Deberg. Standing kill.
I'll give credit to the author of this term, Casey Patterson, the stand and hammer.
He of the orangutan arms?
Yeah, that's right. The 8'9" standing reach.
Yeah. Ridiculous for a dude who's like 6'6".
Yeah.
I think Deberg is really frustrating the hitting of Cheng and Hughes. Oh, no crawler here. Keep your caterpillar on your own side.
Yeah, that was a good chance for Deberg and Harward. Just can't get that one to crawl over the net.
Another slicing winner.
Yeah, that was a great swipe across that ball.
Another pickup, and that one is just wide. You're hoping that would grab the win, wouldn't you, if you're Harward and Deberg? 14-12, Cheng and Hughes.
That's 3 or 4 now that Deberg has just barely missed, and had all of those gone down, I mean, the story on the scoreboard in the second set would be quite different, because Harward's scooping up seemingly everything right now.
The Shark with the scoop.
Yeah.
And the point. I love how much alumni of LBSU hate the Shark. Already gotten a text.
Yeah.
Long Beach Shark, how dare you?
Which is why I will be, from henceforth, leaning into using the term shark.
As you should, as you should. Oh, that ball was close to out. Gonna play it anyway. Best way to do it. Hit a good shot. Harward not afraid to be aggressive on 2 as a defender.
Yeah, I love it. Deberg is just a little bit out of sorts offensively right now, but Harward doing a phenomenal job picking up the slack, really keeping her team within reach here as we switch level on 14.
All right, 14 apiece. A race to 7, win by 2. Chance for Harward and Deberg to define the open of their 24. Oh, it's just long. Another win ball. The right shot, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely the right shot. It's wide open, just missing by about 3 inches, it looked like. But those are killers, particularly from the bad side.
A lot going on offensively there. Now the reset on defense. Block pulled out of the pocket. Cheng versus Deberg, and wow, the float serve to the corner.
Necro to the corner.
All right, Dickey.
Again, Kev, point scoring opportunity for Harward. Deberg misses by 3 inches long.
Right.
Immediately Cheng and Hughes come back and score a reel on top of it.
16-14. And another miss. So that run continues from the near miss. What would have been a real momentum switch.
Well, yeah, it would have been
kept Cheng and Hughes.
15-14, Deberg and Harward, and now it is 17-14. They're down.
I think you got to call timeout if you lose this one. And I expect to see it now. That ball passed way too tight. And already heading that way is Harward.
That was interesting. You see Deberg questioning Katie up top whether or not that was a legal block, saying that her partner, Haley Harward, have a look, going knuckle, trying to sell that she was perhaps trying to set that ball back onto her side.
Well, she didn't go knuckle. She was open hand and caught the fingers. So already you're illegal. You can't do that.
Correct. But you and I both well know that when you're arguing with an official, your story and the truth don't necessarily need to coincide.
Even if that official is your assistant coach in a training environment and you tell him to get down off the stand so you can whoop him. Yeah, true. Look at the VIP. You might want to find yourself in the VIP. AVP 360.
Yeah, we've got all kinds of experiences out here. We've got the AVP 360. We've got the beer garden. There's Wagyu burgers. There's omakase sushi going on out here.
I did that earlier today.
Yeah, of course you did.
That was delightful. You should definitely do that.
Bougie little animal, you.
All right, Cheng and Hughes. Looking to close this set and finish our day with a third set to 15. Final match of today. Tomorrow, we will get the quarterfinal set. We'll get the semifinals set after we finish out the contenders. We'll play those semifinals and we will crown a champion on the men's and the women's side. And punch 2 tickets into the league. Inside the block, middle with authority. Was that a ham and cheese hot pocket right there? There you go.
Very well could have been.
Almost went out the booth.
I know. I was going to say you wanted to get a real close look at that shot.
Check the
Cheng.
ballpark. Harward off balance. Hughes gets underneath it and then poked deep. That was well done and well executed. Kylie Deberg, they stay alive. Boy, they're all going to the good side here. They're going to need, I think, 3 in this immediate rotation.
We talked about adding to your confidence bucket, Kev.
Okay.
Set number 1, they were rotating to the bad side down 19-16. They found a way to win. They're now switching to the good side down 19-16. Can they find a way to win yet again?
There's one. That one is wide. Maybe they can. Remember, they opened 3-0 on that side, too, at the very beginning of this match.
And Deberg
with a couple of
is
aces.
a handful if she gets rolling with this jump serve.
You can just crack it, yeah, to the back line. Fighting it off is Kelly Cheng. She checks down, goes to the line. I think that was touched. Oh, that looked like it might have been touched. It was not. Referees let play go on. And Kelly Cheng with authority puts it down, 1 away from a race to 15.
And I like that on the free ball. Perfect pass. Watch it here. Give me a little tempo, partner. I'm going to come in and feast cross court.
Yeah, and center ball, or Paul setter ball hitter. He didn't even get away there, Deberg. Here's set point. Another tight pass. Hughes down the line. Pokey, no. That's on the scouting report. To stay alive, no. To win the set, yes.
It sounds like you're arguing with yourself.
There is no argument to be had at this point in the match. Cheng and Hughes had an argument with the referee staff at the end of the first and cost themselves some points. Now they have redeemed themselves. We are now 1 set apiece, a race to 15 for a spot in the semis. Is there any debate here, Rich? Side or serve? Which would you want?
Yeah, it's interesting because obviously you typically take receive. You want the opportunity to score first. I think the more times you can be on the good side, the better it is in this shortened set to 15. So I think you take the side that is the best.
Okay.
Which is going to mean serve, I'm assuming, because the other team's going to take receive.
Got the dance cam going. This is Cameron's favorite. She likes the 70s flair of the graphics here. Oh.
One more. DJ Richey always giving us the third set anthem.
enough with get the dance cam on it here.
We start churning.
Oh my God. We're not on Serious Sunday yet, but we are just about there. We are 15 points away from going to Championship Sunday, from going to the award of 2 teams qualifying for the league. Who will pick up their offense, Rich? Both teams continuing to struggle. Do you think this is indicative of the opponent, the time of the day, or the weather? What do you attribute the offensive hole to?
We talked about their numbers coming in. All 4 players hitting above 500. You figure there was eventually, unfortunately, going to be a little bit of a regression to the mean, but I think it's the conditions that are having the biggest effect on those numbers. We can see how difficult it is to set the ball in perfect positions.
Sarah Hughes is so fast through the sand. It is remarkable to watch her churn through defensively.
Yeah, if you watch Sarah Hughes and Haley Harward in this match, you forget that they're churning through an unstable surface out there because they're both speed demons.
Tough serve. Nearly had the ace. How about the transition kill? More tempo and more points. Cheng and Hughes.
2 points out of the gate from the bad side, Kev. This is big for the world champs early.
I'm going right back to that same spot, by the way. I'm not messing around here.
Now, clearly they want to stay on Deberg. Why not stay with that serve? I guess that would be the argument against it. If you're going to try and hit the sideline, you want to keep that next one in 100%.
Oh, sometimes you just get lucky.
Much like my hole-in-one on hole number 4 on the south course at Pelican Hill, where I bladed a 9-iron all the way around the bowl and it went in.
Nice, nice. Is there a plaque or something, some sort of bronze marker?
Yeah, there's a pigeon with a dent in its head, I think.
There's an ace service too, and all of a sudden Cheng and Hughes are on the way. That was reflexive there.
How about that sort of flip-flop of fortunes? Great serve from Deberg that gets passed over for the direct winner, and then the trickle ace follows it.
Psychology of Rich Lamborn, all about what happened last play to affect your coming play and making sure that confirmation bias is confirmed.
That's right.
4-1. High set, nobody up. Difficult opportunity. This will be pretty easy for Hughes and Cheng. A little inside, outside movement.
Again, that good tempo and transition kind of makes the defense commit early and almost freeze. Just opens up the whole court for Kelly Cheng and her good Knuckle pokey control.
Kelly Cheng feeling the flow. She's 3 for 3 in this set. Five-2. Lots of time if you're Harward and Deberg. Wind at her back, Haley Harward.
Yeah, I like that move defensively from Harward and Deberg. Again, on the kind of tempo set to Cheng, but just sneaking it through the uprights. Have a look. Right as they close.
Hate that as a blocker.
Yeah, that's like Indiana Jones just sneaking under the wall.
Yeah, Dr. Jones. Cut shot. Hughes underneath it again. Back up for transition quickly. Punched over on one. Oh, yes.
If there's anyone that's going to be unfazed by the speed of Sarah Hughes, it is Haley Harward.
I love the creativity that's in the game these days, whether it's the passing to the on-two options, the pushing up, the jump setting, the ones and twos over the net. Everyone going to that corner. Is it good? No, it is out. Just a little too much of the cable. 7-3. I think it's made the game so much more interesting and exciting to watch and dissect, talk about, things to try on the weekend with your friends when you get out there. See if you too can push one over on one.
Yeah, it is interesting. The thing that I'm a little hesitant to sort of like get behind some of that stuff from a coaching standpoint is kids seeing that, you know, younger and younger want to start trying that stuff rather than building a foundation of the fundamentals and then adding those kind of things. You know, it's like the kid that wants to work on their jump serve before they can make their standing float serve kind of a thing. I agree with you entirely that I love their addition to the game. But as you're learning the game, important to have the fundamentals, like the spader down the line from Haley Harward.
Into the wind. Clutching his pearls here in the booth, Rich Lamborn. Coach Rich Lamborn.
I do declare, Kevin Bonnet.
I cannot believe they are wanting to jump serve before learning the fundamentals. There's another bomb. I think Cheng and Hughes are kind of feeling it here. Slow start after that second set debacle at the end. But they look completely comfortable, even in off plays. You blast another one from Cheng.
Yeah, and you could see Cheng turn around and give all the credit to Sarah Hughes, saying that's all you with that run-through diving set.
Cheng is 5 by 5 here in the third. All tight, chipped over. Cheng all over it. Okay, on a block too. Just in this set, 1 ace, 1 block, 5 kills. That is 7 points. I don't even know what Sarah Hughes is doing besides scampering around, popping things up.
Well, she's setting the table, it seems, with all her contacts for Kelly Cheng to be putting on the performance we're seeing from her.
For her to have 7 of 9 points and make it 8 of 10.
And it gets so frustrating, right? You've played such a great match if you're Haley and Kylie.
Right.
And then Sarah and Kelly come out in this third and they're playing great, but they're also getting every little bounce going their way as well.
Team timeout taken for Harward and Deberg. So 10-5. A little bit more chatter going on here. This was a very quiet, angry, salty box at the end of the set. At set 1 when it was 21-19.
Yeah, effervescence comes a little bit more easily when you're up 5 in the third.
Strange how that works. Hitting 636 in this set. On the other side, just a 182 mark. Harward 3 for 7, and Deberg yet to pick up a kill here, 0 for 4. They will have an opportunity. Remember, this is still the winner's bracket, so they will have an opportunity to work their way back. Harward and Deberg, they're headed to Sunday. The question is, will they return to a semifinal situation as they will close out play in the contenders brackets early tomorrow morning? This is always the toughest turn, right? You lose this match and you know you got to be up right away.
It is a tough turnaround. I like what we've seen from them thus far, regardless of how this one ends up. They played some phenomenal volleyball, and you have to think their confidence is high.
not over yet here. So Cheng and Hughes carry that 12-8 record in 3-set matches. It looks like they're going to add to that here as they now extend the lead. 6 points with 4 to go. And remember how much they don't like losing that first set. This is a nice confidence builder for them.
Was it 5 and 12? Is that what the
something akin to that? Yeah, and 55 and 5 or something when they win the first. Lefty, no good. Cheng is going to pick up another block in a masterful third set performance. 12-5. Cheng 2 blocks, 1 ace, 6 kills.
So wild how the sport goes at times. You play such a great first and really second set, and then everything just kind of goes the way of your opponent in the third.
13-5, running away. Cheng and Hughes. I think you can book their Sunday ticket. A little sleep in, some early brunch, show up, win a tournament.
Yes, that is my lifting partner over there in the AVP 360.
Jeez. Speaking of animals. I see you had to find someone stronger than Josh Glazebrook.
No replacing the Glaze.
If you don't know, Josh Glazebrook responsible for making sure that this event comes off in every which way. Everything you see here under his purview and ownership of the AVP. 14-5, Cheng and Hughes. 1 left to go, and we will shut it down for Saturday and look forward to the championship on Sunday.
Yeah, how about the move into the angle with the big left hand? Only Cheng with yet another one.
Not yet.
14-6,
14-6, second match ball. I'll be back tomorrow with Cameron Irwin, and Rich Lamborn will carry you through Championship Sunday as 2 teams will book their place in the AVP League to commence in September. First of 3 heritage events across your summer. Next one will be Manhattan Beach. Match ball 2. Done. Right to the inline and on to the semis for Cheng and Hughes.
Cheng and Hughes complete the comeback, and they are in the semifinal.
So, Rich Lamborn, a nice test for the world champs.
Yeah, indeed. That was great volleyball all the way around. I thought Haley Harward and Kylie Deberg played a fantastic match. I mean, that third set, there's just kind of nothing you can do about that when the world champs are playing well and every bounce is going their way on top of it. So a lot of confidence there for the young upstarts, but confidence as well for the world champions.
Let's take a look at our winners bracket on the women's side. Cloth and Nuss, you saw advance a couple of matches ago. Cheng and Hughes now advancing. The number 3 seed and the number 1 seed already secured their spot in the semifinals. Now, Deberg and Harward, Humana Paredes and Wilkerson, they're not out. They're in the contenders bracket. It used to be called the losers bracket. Now it's the contenders bracket. You still are vying for a championship, and here's how it's working out there. Flint and Scholes have earned their way back in, so Deberg and Harward now know who their opponent will be. And then you saw Cannon and Kraft get rid of the A team. They ended their run here. Well, you get another tough test in a top 5 team on the planet. Humana Paredes and Wilkerson. A wonderful Saturday of volleyball here on Stadium Court finishes with the world champs again making their mark. We will see them tomorrow afternoon. We will have full coverage for you on Championship Sunday. And we will see you in the sand tomorrow morning. For Kevin Barnett and Rich Lamborn and Cameron Irwin, all 3 of us, we'll see you tomorrow.